Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. From the location that I'm making this video from, it's been a while. I've given my tip for the day because one of my plans for this channel is that every day I'll give my viewers tip for the day before I make the real video that I want to make. It's been a while because yours sincerely is been going through a lot of stress. I'm doing a program. I'm almost to the finishing line of that program, and it was taking a lot of toll on me. But thank God I'm almost 2 steps away from the finish line. So I've been so much occupied with so many things. Anyways, this morning I feel like I need to give us the tip for the day because I have a little bit of free time this morning, even though I'm driving. As you can see, I'm running my early morning errands, dropping off the kids in school and doing all those kind of things. Yeah, one thing I want to give us this morning as my tip for the day is just like a plea, it's like an appeal that I want to give everybody. I believe in life that everyone in life deserves a chance. Everyone in life deserves what I call, oh my God, it's really sunny and it's very cold at the same time. This country is funny. Anyways, you can see the sun is really so much, but it's very cold, freezing at the same time. Irony, wonders of God. Anyways, so what I'm trying to say is that in this life, every human being, everybody, when I say everybody, I mean everybody deserves a chance to be heard, and everybody deserves some benefit of a doubt. So my tip for today that I want to give us is this: please, before you judge somebody, before you make a conclusion about somebody, about what you heard, concerning that individual, try to get a little bit of an idea. Try to have a little bit of a glimpse into what you're being told. What am I trying to say? It's very easy for us to hear something about people and we begin to judge them instantly based on what we heard about them without actually, having a little bit of an investigation into what we have heard. So many people have hated people, seen themselves hating people that they're not supposed to hate because of what they heard about them. And so many people have crucified. When I mean crucified, I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, you've already nailed someone on the cross, so to say, writing somebody off based on what you heard about them, that you're not even sure if it's true. It is important, honestly speaking, it is important to always get to know the second side of a story before you tell your third side. Somebody one time said that every story has 3 sides: the first side, the second side, and the third side, being the side of the person who is retelling the story. So, and it's always, before you retell stories, please, it's always important to hear or to have a glimpse of it. If somebody comes to you and tell you, oh, do you know that this person is, oh my God, this lady is so wicked, she is so this, she is so that, fine, listen, take it, but do not condemn that person instantly based on what the other person said. Because one thing I found out in this life is that a lot of people, they enjoy recruiting people. I want to use that word, recruit. They enjoy recruiting people to help them hate people. They enjoy recruiting people to help them, achieve their own personal selfish aims. A lot of people are into recruiting enemies. Just like we have allies. People will always want to align with some people, want it, and because I dislike somebody because of one thing or the other, oftentimes I can be tempted to want to make other people to dislike that same person based on what I think is my reason for not liking that person. It is not right. It is not right. Because what I consider wickedness, what I consider heartlessness, what I consider evil, what I consider one thing or the other might not be what you consider the same thing. So it's always important to give people the benefit of a doubt. Look, the reason why I'm making this video this morning is that, it's something I've always, I tell people that know me very closely, that one thing that I don't do is I don't judge people based on what I hear about them. You know why? Because I myself have been in the place where I was accused of something I did not do, and people began to castigate me, and I was struggling to defend myself. I was struggling to tell my side of the story. I was struggling to make people understand that what they heard about me is not true. So since I got that since that particular experience, I've made it one of my principles that I must never completely accept what somebody tells me about another person except I see it myself. And honestly speaking, I've had a situation where somebody came to me and said, oh my God, Nina, do you know that you are completely different from what I heard about you? You are so different from in fact, the things I heard about you, coming close to you, you are completely different from what I have been told about you. You see, that is how this life is. So recently there was an incident, that is one of the reasons that's pushing me to say this again. This, I believe, maybe somebody that is watching this video may have known about this, or you may not have known about this. And I mean, when I made this principle that I'm putting out this morning. It's always important to give people benefit of a doubt, because you never can tell. I may be telling you that somebody is wicked based on my own personal selfish gain. It might not really be that person is. Maybe when you get to, and I was said, I made the first video, my very first video in this channel, I said that people don't change. And one of the things I said in that video is that everybody has a facet. Everybody has the other side of them. You understand? Probably the time you encountered me is when you see the other side of me, which is not really who I am, which is not really the predominant character that I possess, that people know me for. So it's always important. I got and it's something that happened recently. I mean, like 2 days ago. Today is actually Wednesday, and this thing I'm talking about happened on Sunday. You know, someone called me very early in the morning. I was telling me, oh, did you see this person did this? Oh, did you see that? Have you noticed that something just happened? This person did this, this person did that. In fact, I'm so mad, I'm so angry, so disappointed in her that she said this, she did this, So when she was done, I said, you know what, I don't want you to go too deep into this, because you just heard from one side. It's important for you to hear from the other side. But you know what I would do? She's like, you know what, just call, because the way I'm feeling right now, if I get to call her, is what, remember, whatever she's talking about does not concern her directly, but somebody told her what somebody that she's close to did to her, and she's like, oh, if that person can do this thing to this person, that person can also do it to me. I said, you know what, I'm going to call this individual you're talking about. So I put a call across to the 2 people involved. Honestly speaking, what I heard was completely different from what this woman told me. Apparently, the person who was telling her the story was angry at the other person, and she was trying to make her also to help her. I use the word help her also to be angry at that other individual. And at the end of the day, by the time I told her, and I gave her instances, and I said, you can confirm from her, because this is the conversation I had. And by the time she went and confirmed, she came back, she was like, and that other person began to apologize. If we had not gone through that part, she would have ended up hating somebody, disliking somebody, you know, having somebody in her bad book, someone who did not actually do anything, without knowing that this other person acted out of selfishness. So my beloved brothers, sisters, anyone that's watching this video, coming across this video, please, every human being deserves a benefit of a doubt. Do not judge people exactly by what you hear about them, because I may be telling you a story about somebody based on my selfish, because there's something selfish I want to achieve. There is something personal I want to achieve. Please don't join people to fight their fights. If somewhere along the line you associate with that individual and you realize that what you heard is true, fine, you can make your decision based on that. Don't just make a decision about people based on what someone else tells you about them. It is not right. Everyone deserves the benefit of the doubt. Everyone deserves to be heard. Everyone deserves to be trusted. Give people that room to show you truly who they are before you make a decision about them. Thank you so much, and that is all I want to say this morning. As always, whatever is your opinion, if you have anything to add contrarily or in support, you can just leave it at the comment section. With that, I will say thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day.